If we're 1 minute late, 2 minutes late, it's not a big deal.
Okay, wait, hold on, let me plug in.
Dude, you're cool, you're cool. Chill. You cool? You cool?
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Alright.
Ready?
And we're on. Hello, welcome everyone to the Three Amigos Christmas special. Today, we are joined by Matt, Santa's a Little Helper Johnson, and Jeremiah, what's inside Santa's bag, Crisp.
Oh, wow. Thanks for having me back on the show, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're a go-to holiday boy.
Oh, cool.
I mean, you
What
know,
does that mean?
except for Thanksgiving, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not a real holiday.
No.
Thanksgiving really does get kind of thrown under the bus, doesn't it?
What does?
Thanksgiving.
I don't know. I think a lot of people actually like Thanksgiving. But who cares about Thanksgiving? This is Christmas.
We're not
time.
here to talk about
We're
Thanksgiving.
not here to deal with that.
We're here to talk about everyone's favorite holiday, and if it's not your favorite holiday, then please quit listening to our show now.
Tweet at us.
I'm at John Weinert1.
I'm at Matt from Alaska. Do you remember yours?
And mine is at
it-
Navajo Wolf, I believe.
I think that's it.
I'll look it up. But
right.
tweet at us. Yeah, it is at Navajo Wolf.
Yeah,
Tweet at us if Christmas is not your favorite holiday and why, and then we will tell you why you're wrong. Or we'll just not, and we won't be mean to you because it's Christmas and we're
We'll
in the
see.
giving. We're in the giving
yeah.
mood.
You're right.
Yeah.
We
You're
just
right.
give and give and give. Ugh. I get
So-
tired of it sometimes, John.
Or we could get really passive aggressive then.
Yeah. Let's not get passive aggressive though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure, Matt? Because you're so good at it.
Being passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Ouch. Thanks, I guess. I get it's
That was-
nice
that was-
to be good at something.
Oh. I mean, I guess I wouldn't know.
Are you being passive aggressive?
Am I?
Don't ask me these things. I don't know. Potion seller. One of these days we have to talk about that because it's my new favorite thing. Old favorite thing.
Yeah, your
Anyway.
new favorite thing
Alright.
from like a few
Anyway,
years
anyway.
ago.
All right.
Anyway.
So-
Christmas.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Christmas today.
And some other things that have
and-
nothing to do with Christmas.
That's true.
But also Christmas.
And Hanukkah?
No. I mean, unless you want to. I mean, I'm
Do
not.
you know anything about Hanukkah, actually? Because, I mean, I'm willing to if someone tells me how it works.
Dreidels? Menorahs?
And that's about
That's about all there is to
It's the
Hanukkah.
trifecta
the Triforce of
of the
Hanukkah.
trifecta of Hanukkah.
I was gonna say tweet at us and explain Hanukkah, but that sounds like a really long tweet. If you can explain Hanukkah in 140 characters,
What?
tweet at us.
Do you know the story of Hanukkah?
It has something to do with candles.
Yeah,
Yeah, then yes.
and it's not normally a very significant holiday for Jews. It's just that in America it is because it competes with Christmas.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. They didn't want to feel
yeah.
Left
I mean,
out.
they just they wanted their own thing.
kind of like Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
And
There's got to be other Christmas
there's
holidays.
probably other Christmas ones. Boxing Day. There's one. That's all made up.
That's the day after Christmas.
Exactly. Trying so hard to be Christmas, but you're just the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, and you're not at all about punching people.
What a disappointment.
When I was a kid, I thought it was like a day for fighting or something. I was a dumb kid. I didn't know anything.
Like, we got a good cheer out on Christmas, and then now we're just
Now
gonna,
we're just gonna
beat
fight
each
it
other
out.
up.
I imagined it was actually an Australian thing, because when I thought of boxing, I thought of the stereotypical image of a kangaroo
Oh.
with boxing gloves, and so, I don't know why I thought this. I was real dumb.
Like, that's what you thought boxers were?
I thought all boxers were kangaroos,
Oh,
and like
man.
boxer terriers were like kangaroo dogs.
I would watch boxing if it was kangaroo fights.
Kangaroo boxing is a thing,
Actually,
isn't it?
Yeah, there's videos
Yeah,
of it
and
on
it's
YouTube.
actually horribly vicious.
Kangaroos are scary.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if it's so bad for the kangaroos. I know one of them, their feet can like disembowel a person.
And speaking of being disemboweled, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ho, ho, ho.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffing macaroni and cheese, and Santa put gifts under Christmas trees. Decorate the house with lights at night. Snow's on the ground, snow white so bright. In the fireplace is the Yule log. Beneath the mistletoe as we drink eggnog. The rhymes that you hear are the rhymes of carols. Like each and every year we bust Christmas carols. Christmas carols.
That's a great song, Matt.
So festive.
A bit of trivia for those who don't know. The only reason I know that song is because it's near the beginning of my favorite Christmas movie ever, Die Hard.
Oh, we should have made that a trivia question. Like,
It is a trivia.
Have them guess what your favorite Christmas movie is.
Guess what my favorite Christmas movie is?
Is it Die Hard?
It's
Jingle All the Way.
Ooh, actually, Jingle All the Way is a close second. I actually really like that movie. That movie is so ridiculously fun. It makes no sense. But it has Mr. Schwartz
The
Schwarzenegger.
governor of
as
California.
they call him, the Governator.
Yes.
They should rename him to the Jinglenator.
The Jinglenator.
Yeah,
for Christmas
just for
time.
Christmas though.
Oh.
That's yeah.
He's been sent back in time to Jinglenate you.
I'm here to bring cheer.
That's not bad.
Thanks. I just saw your message.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
Want to read it out loud, Matt?
No,
I don't wanna
there's a
do
reason. There's a reason I sent it to you in a private message.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that out. Any
Yeah, what the
whoozle.
message said was no. I'm just kidding.
Topics? Do we want to start with Christmas things?
Let's start off with the not Christmas things.
That sounds like a good idea.
And then
that's
we-
typically what we do.
Yeah, and then we can ease into the.
I say typically. This is our first
we
Christmas
can
show.
we can ease ourselves into the
To the gifts.
the Christmas sludge
To the. Ew.
of
no.
cheer.
That's doesn't make
It's
it
like
okay.
it's
Just
a,
adding cheer to the end of things doesn't make them good.
Fruitcake.
It's like a mixture.
Ease ourselves into the fruitcake
Yeah.
batter.
It's a
Sled
mixture.
into the fruitcake batter.
It's a mixture of eggnog and good cheer and ground up holly
Ew.
and
Yeah.
and presents and
Like they
pieces
grind up plastic toys.
and pieces of Santa's beard.
Ew. This is gross.
And that's what they make Christmas trees from.
And they make them out of Santa's. They like grow
They-
them from
and then
Santa's
they dye
beard.
them green and then glue them onto a stick.
Christmas is really a really like disturbing, like cannibalistic holiday.
You didn't know that?
I know because I don't think it's true.
Mm.
I think you're telling tales.
You just don't have the Christmas
Here we go.
spirit, man.
My friend Jacob tweeted at me to explain Hanukkah in 140 characters or less. At Matt from Alaska, you light candles for 8 days, eat latkes, play with dreidels, and give gifts. It begins on 25 Kislev.
Oh,
Some of those words I knew how to pronounce.
thanks.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
I'll see you soon, bud.
Oh,
Do we want to start with boring movie talk or exciting anarchistic talk?
let's start with boring movie talk.
Okay.
and then we can.
And then we can break our way into anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't believe in governments.
Yeah. Anarchy down with the man. Wait, no, first movie.
Yeah.
So you guys watched a movie last night, I hear.
Yes. It was longer than I was hoping, and I didn't get all the things I needed to get done. So I am extra busy today because of going to see this movie.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The movie was...
Wait, drum roll.
Oh,
yeah, you're
I
the
didn't know.
host.
I didn't know if you
No,
wanted.
you're
me
the
to
host.
say it.
I wanted you to say it.
Okay. This movie.
I thought we could complete each other's
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt.
sentences. Complete it. Just say it.
It's Interstellar.
The movie was Interstellar.
The movie was Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan.
I like
Been
to.
out for a while.
I like to
Chris-
call him Chris.
Chris Nolan.
Chris Nolan. Did I do that on this show? Is
Yeah,
that
I
where
think
made
that was last time we were joking
I
about
said
that.
it's Chris.
Good old Chris Nolan.
Chris Nolan.
We go way back.
Yeah, it has been out for a while, but we saw it at the Sherwood Theater. Tip for those of us around Newburgh: if you want to go see a movie, don't go to Sherwood. Sherwood Theater sucks.
Well, the people there. Were
The people
worse.
were terrible. We had somebody, John, I don't know if you heard this. We had somebody, like on the side of the theater where you come in. We had somebody stand in there during like the middle of the thing and yell out a racial slur
Oh, I did hear about
in the middle of the
Just
movie.
right in the middle of the movie.
And then he left. Like we couldn't see him. I just assume it was an super edgy Sherwoodian teenager who was bored and was trying to show off to his friends.
Probably, yeah.
And then people behind us were making weird noises.
Yeah.
Like,
Right after the movie ended, one of the guys behind us went like, "Ew!"
It's weird.
And then the other people behind us were whispering throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then one of the
Oh.
speakers was crackling throughout the
not,
film.
It was not the
he-
most enjoyable experience.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. What did you think of the movie beyond the apparent awful circumstances?
It reinforced that I don't like theaters, but the movie was.
From what I could hear, it was pretty good.
Are you talking about the mix issues that people were having?
No. Just
I didn't hear
bad
that.
Speakers.
Yeah, the bad speaker was annoying, unless it was intentional. I don't think it was.
Crackle throughout the whole
A
film.
crackle.
I don't think so.
That Chris Nolan, he's a go-getter.
yeah.
No, it was pretty good. I would this is what I would call a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The writing,
I see what you mean.
dialogue writing, terrible at points, good at points, and then the robots
They
were
were
obvious.
the breakout characters. I
The
think, of the
robots,
film.
yeah, Tars and who's the other one?
Case.
Case.
Case, yeah.
Yeah, they were my favorite characters.
I liked the
Not-
robots a lot.
They were really interesting too,
Also,
having them be rectangles that
you-
did cool things.
My roommate Alex informed
We
me
saw
that,
him with Alex Spivey.
Yeah, he informed me that the voice of Tars is the same guy that does Mr. Noodle from Sesame Street.
Oh,
What?
really?
Which I did not know.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
who's
odd, but
Mr.
that's kinda
Who's
cool.
Mr. Noodle?
He's
Bill Irwin.
He's Elmo's utterly incompetent friend.
Oh,
In
okay.
Elmo's world.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Weren't you ever young, Matt?
Only 90s kids would remember.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, good movie. Nice score.
I liked the soundtrack a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, soundtrack. Sorry, not like I give it a 9. That's a nice score. No, is I really liked that one organ track that they played throughout the entire film, and then didn't get any other music.
I liked it.
No, I'm serious. I did like it. They kind of
Very
overused it.
dramatic, yeah.
You thought that too, right? That
Yeah.
they overused it.
I liked it. Yeah.
I
I
guess-
could use it a little less.
Alex really liked it.
One thing
I
about
thought
it,
it was overused, but it was good.
one thing that I liked about it, and I guess the overproduced makes sense, is to a certain extent it was like they just said, "All right, we're gonna make a science fiction movie," and then they did,
Yeah.
and it was like it was very science fiction,
Okay.
and it was not
think-
apologetic about it whatsoever.
Do you think
and I
we
liked
should get
that.
into spoiler territory? Because I want to say something specific.
No, well,
Just say it and tell them to cover their ears if.
Here, I'll just be really vague. There is a point in the movie where they go somewhere, and there's something there, and the something that's there does something.
That's like
I-
every other movie I've seen.
I actually know what you mean though. Is the weird part?
You know, right?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And then, but at that point, if you've seen the movie, you might know what I'm talking about. That language was almost, actually, it wasn't almost, it was too vague. But at that point, it became like, I know how this plot goes.
Yeah.
And then it proceeded like I thought it would.
I was a little disappointed by that.
I wish they would have cut that out.
because I was like, oh, that's how I thought it might. That's how I fleetingly thought it was going to be at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then it was.
It's like, here's a plot.
I think my favorite part was the section where they go to that one place, and
And it's wet.
no, they go to
Okay.
that one place and it's cold.
That's what I'm talking about.
Probably shouldn't spend too much time on this. 'Cause,
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different part.
What part did you think I was talking about?
The part where they go to somewhere and it's really dark.
Oh, I didn't like that part either.
That was the part that I thought was.
I thought that part was weird, but I didn't. Really? You liked the part where it was cold?
yeah,
That was the part I hated.
Oh, I thought it was kind of cool and interesting, and
Really?
I liked.
That's the part
well,
that I
liked
thought
how
was
it,
so predictable.
I liked how it ended.
The entire movie?
No, how that section ended.
Yes, that part with the
I thought that part was really
with
cool.
with the spinning space station.
yes.
That's not spoiler.
Yeah,
that
that-
part drew me back into the movie after I hated it for the plot. And then the ending got into spacey, weird, boring, dimensional things.
Reminded me of Inception again, kind of.
Yeah, it was like Chris was trying to do Inception.
Well-
Yeah, Chris.
What it really was, he did Inception.
I know.
He's just copying Inception. Ugh.
But what I'm saying is he's not breaking into new territory.
No.
It's Inception in space.
But no, it's
Kind of.
a
That's
little
not
bit.
that's
I
not
mean-
that's
With the whole...
I don't like those kinds of comparisons. But anyway,
sorry, I didn't.
it's okay. It's okay. No, but one thing I think it definitely was a lot like was 2001: Space Odyssey.
No.
No.
It wanted to be like 2001: A Space
There were
Odyssey.
certain
Well,
parts
yeah,
where it
that's what I
reminded
mean.
me- There were certain parts
Well-
where it reminded me of it.
And the robots were
the-
definitely shout out to that. I think.
I'm just glad
They're-
that the
they're-
robots didn't end up like Hal.
Yeah.
I was
well-
afraid it was going to be that predictable.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, the fact that they were joking. There's the part where the robots joke about. I don't think this is really spoiled. There's the part where the robots joke about
About killing them.
all
Yeah.
the humans. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
was
that was
funny.
I'm sure reference, and the fact that the robots are black monoliths
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't really think about that.
is, I'm sure, a call,
Also-
a shout out.
Also, the part where he was in a dark place, that reminded me of the end of 2001:
Yeah,
A Space
I'm
Odyssey.
sure that was
like right the part where he was in the dark place, not the part right after the dark place.
Yeah. No, I get
This is the dumbest radio show I've ever heard.
but it makes. I think,
in a. Do you mean the wet place? No, the cold place.
I think-
the dark place?
I think it makes sense though if
Remember when that thing happened in the movie?
you watch the movie. Anyway, I agree. It was flawed. It wasn't a.
It was a good movie.
It wasn't a perfect movie. I liked it a lot.
I liked it. Plenty. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, the perfect amount of stars.
Oh, how about you,
Not
Jeremiah?
too many,
What'd
not
you
too
think
little.
What'd you think of Interstellar, directed by Chris Nolan?
I'd say maybe a 4.1.
Well, I'm giving
Out
it
of
a
5.
4.2 out of 5.
I'll take.
You know, I'm changed mine to a 4.3.
This isn't a competition, guys. Also, I don't give things stars. I'm above ratings.
Really? Then what did you do like 1 minute ago?
It was sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being ironic.
Oh, really?
That said, I give it a light to decent 7. Just kidding. No, it was a good movie. If you like space, go and see it.
If you don't like space, go and see it. It's still,
If you don't like
still good.
space, space is neat.
Just, if you don't like space, just watch the first like half an hour.
Or
And then-
what
and
felt
then
like
leave.
an hour.
Yeah.
It was a long movie.
And then just leave.
Speaking of things that are long, we've talked about this for a while.
Where are you going with this, man?
I was saying that we should move on to the next topic. That's what I was saying.
I thought you were saying
Gotcha.
like we talked about what we're about to talk about
Yeah.
for a while. Anyway, next topic. You want to talk about
Chapel, right?
Chappelle?
Chappelle. The Dave Chappelle show. Haha, no, just kidding. Do you have the sheet? Good, because I forgot some of the language.
So, actually, do we want to do Skype or Chapel next? Which one?
You mean say that we have a Skype?
Yeah. Do we want to just give out that information real quick?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's finish this topic.
All right. So, for any of you who go to George Fox, you may be aware that recently, the spiritual life department, Spill, as they like to be called.
I don't know why they like to be called that.
It's just a phase, Matt. Sent out a letter to the various students talking about how they're changing the chapel policies next semester. For those of you who don't go to George Fox, we have to go to chapel once a week.
Well, we have to go 15 times a semester.
Right.
Which works out roughly once a week.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Matt. Because, if you don't know, George Fox is a Christian school, and, that all goes with that. And that's not at least what I'm complaining about. I'm okay with going to chapel.
That's not what I'm
every
complaining about right now.
week. Right. Okay, yeah.
I can complain about going mandatory chapel another time.
Yeah. But, yeah, anyway. What we're complaining about are their changes to the chapel procedure, which they've delineated in this
We got a nice letter
nice
that
little letter that they sent
Dear
out.
student. I felt very known being addressed
I
as
did,
dear
yeah.
student.
Yeah.
That's a joke. You don't have to write every student's name. I just like to make fun of be known.
It's the school's
Be known is like their stupid slogan.
buzz catchphrase word.
Yeah, be known.
Yeah. Be known, which is why we're
Beknownst to us.
haha.
I don't know. I didn't have an end to that joke. It was just that part. Anyway, so the people at Spill have apparently been fed up with people sliding and gliding, people sliding their friends' cards, and all that tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
I messed up that word. Tomfoolery.
You done goofed, Matt.
I done goofed.
You did.
So what they're going to do starting next semester, there will be people at the card sliders who will slide your card for you, thus slowing down the already incredibly slow process of leaving chapel.
That's gonna take so
By-
Kind of like bouncers, but
Yeah,
not
like
for a club.
bouncers, but for our private Christian chapel.
Well, you know how long it takes to get into the cafeteria?
Yeah. It's like going to be like
take
that.
longer than that.
And
because
then
there's
leaving
more people.
always takes more time.
Yeah.
And then to top off this nice cup of terrible, they're locking after 10 minutes after chapel starts. They are locking the doors from the outside,
So you can't.
so you
get
can't
in.
leave.
You can leave, but
No,
you
you
can't
can't.
come back.
No, they're locked. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're locked.
Do they mean that you won't be able to get out?
You can get out, you just
You
can't
can
get
enter,
back in.
but you can never come out.
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
No, because the reasoning is that it's a safety measure to make sure no one can
You know, safety. Think of the children.
Yeah.
It's a classic think of the children argument here.
It's like the
Ooh, you're falling apart. I can see it in your
I
eyes.
can't remember the name of it. Matt, keep talking.
So I think this is stupid. Sorry, Spill.
Tell us how you really feel, Matt.
I am telling you how I really
Oh, okay.
feel. First of all, saying it's a safety measure is stupid and not true. Like, you can say that. That's fine. You can say that. But pretty much everybody recognizes that this is not a safety measure. You just need a nice topping for why you're doing it. And second, people are always going to cheat at this. You can't stop the signal. That is a quote from a movie. But deal with it. People are going to cheat. People aren't going to cheat. This is a dumb way of trying to fix something that isn't necessarily broken.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to slow everything down.
Seems like a fire hazard as well.
It seems like a fire hazard with the locking, depending on if it's locked from. No,
I mean,
if it's locked from the outside, that means I don't know. I don't know how the nomenclature on which side you can't get in and out of.
Oh wait, they're not just locking the doors. They're strategically locking the doors.
Is that what they say?
It actually says that.
Strategically?
However, with that in mind, we recognize that a gentle increase in personnel presence and strategically locking the doors after services commence would add an element of care for student safety that we do not take lightly.
Oh, gosh. Okay, here's the thing. I understand putting people there to watch to make sure nobody is sliding, gliding, or sliding 5 cards.
Right.
I honestly find sliding 5 cards really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, you're holding everyone else up for one thing.
I don't like chapel. I don't.
Yeah.
And I go 15 times a semester. And it annoys me when people don't.
It's just sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do.
I mean, I will fight tooth and nail to not, and no, I won't. I will just complain about it. I won't fight. I'm lazy. But, I go. So, I find it annoying when other people don't. I get it. Sometimes you can't, but it annoys me. So what they should do is they just should have a gentle increase in personnel. I think they called them chapel greeters on there, too.
Yeah, which
Ugh.
makes me think of the old people at Walmart.
Yeah, I know. And they should just have people watching it. Don't lock the doors. Don't have them sliding it and taking 5 minutes or that's an exaggeration. Obviously.
Well, and also there's the things about what if they don't slide your card right and it doesn't register?
They won't do that. They never do that. They never do that at lunch. They won't do that here.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about that. But I think they should just have people watching, and that's the easiest solution. But no, George Fox finds a way to do something wrong.
That's the first.
Shout out to George Fox. Thanks.
Quality education, be known.
No. No. George Fox is usually a great school.
It is, actually.
They make a lot of bad decisions.
It's one of those things where it's easy to complain about things, but there's lots of good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff. It's just that it's not fun to talk
Maybe
about.
we'll just have a show sometime. The George Fox.
That'll be a quick show. No, that's my rant.
I'll read a tweet, and then I think let's go to the meat of the show.
Okay.
Jared Burnham tweeted
That
to me,
rhymed.
I have to go to chapel 5 times a week, and we have bouncers to make sure that we don't leave early.
5 times? He goes to school in Oklahoma, though, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get for going to school in the Bible Belt, Jared. Congrats, bro. Where does he go? Oklahoma State? Haha, joke.
Oklahoma
Private Christian?
I think. Now I'm embarrassed that I can't
I don't
remember.
care.
Oklahoma Christian, I believe.
I don't care. Jared, I don't care.
Oklahoma Christian University.
5 times a week. Wow, I'm glad I don't go there. That's all I can say. That would be unbearable. Jared, how do you do it? You're a brave man. Shouts out to Jared's bravery. If I ever need somebody to fight a dragon made out of chapel, I will call for you, Jared. Jeremiah, how do you feel?
Basically, you already explained how I feel.
Yeah, I kind of
Just
took over the
your feelings.
microphone there for
Yeah,
10
you did.
minutes.
You were.
I
just-
got fired.
You were
I got fired up.
all fired up. You were ranting and raving, and it was entertaining.
Raven used to be my favorite type of bird. It's now seagull.
I was really hoping that you would
That's
say
so
that.
Raven.
I was really hoping that you would say that was like your name. Like
Raven used to be
wanted
my
you
name.
wanted people to call you that in middle school or something.
It's not a phase, Mom. This is who I am. I'm Raven
I'm
now.
Raven now. Matthew Raven Johnson.
You might have to use that one sometime. Yeah.
Also, that's your name if you're a blues singer,
Why?
because they'll have names like that. They're
I
all,
guess they
they're
do.
all like blind mumbling Johnson or something like.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, he wasn't a blues singer, but rather
That is an obscure joke.
rather.
Shouts out if
that's
you get it.
Not an I don't think that's a very obscure.
To our audience, it is.
Guys, what's the meat of the show? You guys are
Oh yes,
talking about.
Wait, really quick. Do we know the results of the vote on the Bruin statue?
it was dashed to
wasn't it like
pieces.
600 against? And like 104?
Yeah, at least.
Dashed against the rocks. We did it, guys.
So now, the school's gonna build it.
Yeah, so now the school is just going to pay for it, not ASC. But we did it. It was all
did
because
it.
of us.
Yes.
We started the vote, obviously. We can change the world. Thank you. Shout out to Obama.
Be the change you want to see.
That's my thing. I say that.
in
Don't
the
say
world.
that. Don't say that.
Gandhi.
Gandhi didn't say that. Michael Jackson said that. Anyway, the meat of the show is Christmas.
We are the world.
Half an hour in, the meat of the show is Christmas.
Oh yeah, George tweeted shouts out to popular obscure point and click games. He's calling you out, Matt. He's calling you out.
I would say it's fairly obscure to most of our listeners.
Probably most.
Okay. Oh man, we are distracted.
So I'll just say really quick, we have a Skype
Oh yeah, I forgot.
set up. So if you because the phone didn't work, if you want to call us and talk to us,
I guess you'll have to give me that later.
then you can Skype us instead. Our Skype is 3 Amigos Radio Show, all one word. That's our Skype name. You can Skype us and we'll talk to you over Skype.
And it'll be weird probably, and we'll hang up on you most likely.
This episode brought to you by Skype.
Have you ever been hungry? Well, Subway has the new $5 footlong. Just kidding. We're trying to get sponsored by Taco Bell, not Subway. Anyway, the meat of the show, yes, indeed, is the holiday.
Oh, what holiday would that be, Matthew?
We cannot say that on air.
Oh, because of the war on this holiday?
Because of the war. That's right, folks. The war on Xmas.
On Xmas.
No, just kidding. There is no such thing. Christmas.
Christmas, yes.
Everybody's favorite. So far, I've gotten no tweets from people saying it's not their favorite.
I think from this we can infer that it is, in fact,
Literally.
everyone's favorite.
Literally everybody's favorite.
Because they would have said if it wasn't.
Jeremiah, is it your favorite?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
when my voice just cracked there.
That was close.
Oh, man, I thought it wasn't, and I was going to kick you out of this program.
No, it's my favorite.
Good.
I like it.
It's
good.
It is the holiday that all other holidays wish they were.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Thanksgiving is trying real hard.
Well, I think I read an Onion article once that called. Well, no, it was a very good joke because it called Thanksgiving Food Christmas, and that is really accurate.
is
I think
pretty
to our
accurate. It's food
perception of
Christmas.
Thanksgiving. It's like the warm up. It's like the
It is kind of
Thanksgiving
it's
is
a trial
like
run.
Thanksgiving is like the Christmas pregame show.
Ooh, I like that. And then New Year's is kind of like the
The post game, the
post-game.
wrap up.
yeah
Yeah.
sports talk.
Yes.
Welcome to Sports Talk on
Sports.
K-Fox
the
at 9.
three sports radio sports with your sports Matt and John.
I'm your sports Matthew Johnson. Matthew
Johnson.
Sports Player Johnson. What were some of the things you had written down for our Christmas?
We could talk about.
Ooh, let's start with Christmas music. I remember that one.
What kind of?
First of all, do we like Christmas? Do we all here like Christmas songs?
I like it for a while. I get tired of it after a very short time.
How long would you say it takes until you get sick of it?
Maybe like 3 days of constant Christmas music.
So if it's interspersed, you're okay?
Yeah, and if there's a variety.
Oh, John, can you please hang up that phone? Peter, if this is you, I'm real mad. Anyway.
That was neat.
That's what we do now. People. Oh, man. I can't believe we tried the phone thing. Oh, man. This is going to haunt us for the rest of this.
Yeah.
We need to get K-Fox's number
Yeah.
changed
I'm gonna file a restraining order.
on this phone. Anyway. So you like it for short periods?
Yeah, and with variety.
Okay. If it's Jingle Bell Rock over and over again,
Yeah, not a huge fan of that over and over
Jingle
again.
Bell Rock,
That's not one of the ones I hate. That's not one of the ones I hate. at
I don't
least.
hate any of them.
I do.
There's a few I hate.
Oh wait, John, do you like
Too
Christmas
much.
music?
In general, a few I hate in
But I mean,
specificity.
as a genre.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I love Christmas
during
music.
the Christmas season.
Yes,
It's a time and a
immediately
place.
after Thanksgiving is perfectly fine with me, because I really like Christmas music, all day, every day, right up until Christmas, and then you must stop. No more, no less.
Okay, this is some high standards for Christmas music.
It's high stakes.
Why isn't there music for the other holidays? Aside from like
You've never
Monster
heard that?
Mash.
You've never heard the classic
Rocking around the
rock-
turkey.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say. How did you know I was gonna say that?
Because it's the most ridiculous thing to say. The idea of people dancing around a cooked corpse.
Dashing through the fireworks.
Oh,
There we go. That's July.
my personal favorite, roasting candy on an open flame for Halloween.
That's a good one. Because who would do that? That's so silly. I would never.
Jared just tweeted to me, my favorite Christmas song is Last Christmas by Wham. What's yours? That is possibly my least favorite.
Which one is
I actually
that?
kind of like that
It's-
one, Jared.
Is
the
it
one about
the one about the heart?
yeah, and it's
Last
someone
Christmas I gave you my heart?
special.
Oh my,
I
Jared,
hate-
you have to be kidding. Because I was about to say that is my least favorite song.
Jared, you have good taste.
Jeremiah, do you actually
We're-
like that song?
I do.
I like it.
I mean,
Why?
you're entitled to your opinion.
You
It's
are.
wrong.
It's just wrong. Do you,
I like Wham.
Who is Wham?
They're
Have
the-
they made any other song?
They're the song, they're the band that did that.
Let me think about it.
Look up. I know they've done this.
Careless Whispers.
They did not do that song.
They did.
No,
Didn't
they
they?
didn't. No, isn't "Careless Whisper" the song by We were gonna use it as a theme song one time, John. That's a saxophone one, right?
Yeah.
That's not by Wham. Isn't that by like Kenny Loggins?
You mean Kenny G? And it's not.
It's by Kenny Loggins
No,
or
I think
Kenny
it's-
G.
I think it's
Which one's Loggins?
Kenny Loggins does Danger Zone.
Ah, that's what it is. I knew that.
Wait, are you thinking of
I
Baker
didn't know that.
Street saxophone one?
What? I don't know.
The bum 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 ba na 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 na. Is that the one you're thinking of?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
We can't spend the next hour looking up Wham.
I'll look it up while you guys.
Okay.
All right.
So yes, that is. I guess that is perfect segue into least favorite Christmas song. That one,
Wait,
"Last Christmas" by Wham.
Jared just tweeted me.
Okay, you're right.
Wake me up before you go go. Is that Wham?
I don't think so. Is it?
I think it might be actually.
Oh, it is Wham.
And Careless.
See, I remember that
do
they
do
had a
Careless
big
Whisper.
hit. Okay, that's Wham. Wake
Okay,
me up.
so what you're telling me is I literally hate every song by Wham.
Oh, you don't like that song? That's
Wake
one
Me
of
Up
those-
Before You Go. Okay, it's a fun song.
It's one of those songs you can't.
It's fine.
It's hard to hate. Because
Yeah,
it's so fun.
it's a fun song. It's not a great. I mean, it's a fun song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hate that one, Last Christmas. Is that your least favorite too, John?
Probably.
I'm trying to think of.
Also, I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
That one's just
I
weird.
hate that song.
Really?
Especially, I think the version I'm familiar with, the singer has a really annoying noise. It's like, I saw Mommy kissing
Renditions-
Santa Claus.
Renditions are tough.
And that
A lot of people get like Christmas songs wrong.
ruined. I mean, it's already a stupid song. I would hate it anyway.
It is a weird
but
song.
that utterly ruined it.
Have
for
you
me.
guys heard the one "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas"?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wait, that one might be.
I also hate
I-
that one.
I'm gonna
don't
give
like
that
that
one.
one.
I'm gonna give that one second least favorite.
I'm with you there, man.
How do you guys feel about the Mariah Carey?
Fine.
Is it the
It's
All I Want for
fine.
Christmas Is
Yes,
You or
that's
whatever?
a fine song.
I am so tired of it.
I think a lot of people hate it,
If-
but secretly they love it.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
like
that
it.
might be.
It plays like every 5
Is it because
minutes.
are you listening to the radio?
Uh,
Because
Yeah.
if you listen to the radio, I'm sure that probably gets played a lot.
But
I
so
don't
it's-
listen to radio.
it's those things where
That's
you-
ironic. We're on the radio.
during
No, we're not. We're
during the
online.
Christmas season, you can't escape it because they play Christmas music at the mall, over the radio, in other public places.
That I totally go to with
And
all my
you-
friends.
and you can't control necessarily what you listen to all the time.
See, I'm pretty much always in control of what I listen to.
Uh,
I never
Well,
listen
aren't
to radio
you
in my car.
a big strong man? Matt?
I'm really in control of things. I never have a problem with Christmas music like being repeated, because I'm either listening to it on Pandora where like I can skip it, or it doesn't like replay songs. I've only heard that Mariah Carey song like once this year,
Oh,
and it's a fine song.
yeah, it's all right. I also bear with me. I also think it's a little overrated.
That's
Which
fine.
is a
You're
dangerous
entitled to
thing
your
to say.
pretentious
I
opinion.
was gonna say, which is dangerous because then you get.
You're
Because
there and you're trudging on hipster territory.
I've heard it's like considered. It's like the most popular Christmas song of all time or something.
It isn't. It's the most popular like
Like probably contemporary
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I like a lot of the classic Christmas songs.
yeah.
Like the-
Okay,
just
here's
the-
hey, I got a controversial one for you. I don't like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. I really don't like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree. I hate that song.
Yeah.
Do you like that song?
That's all right. I
I think
guess.
it's okay.
It's okay. Hey, if you think it's okay, that's fine. If it's your favorite, no. What is your favorite? Did we talk about that
I
yet?
don't see. That's tricky.
I know it by heart. I forget the name of it every time.
You want to start singing it?
I can't remember the
Okay.
lyrics right now. I'm
But
having,
you- but you
I'm
know it
having
by-
stage fright.
But you know it by heart.
That was a joke because I can never remember the name.
Oh,
of it.
okay.
But I did get a tweet from my sister. She tweeted, "Oh, apparently we have a hashtag. Hashtag shouts out to the rapiest holiday song ever, Baby It's Cold Outside."
Okay. See.
That song is weird.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna take the stance of rapists,
No,
John?
because it's. The reason that we think it's rapey is because it's an artifact from a different cultural time.
when
when-
women were mistreated a
No,
lot,
no. When women were
and
expected.
black people didn't have rights.
No, I'm not saying this is a good thing, but when women were expected to at least pretend like they didn't.
Yes, but it's
want to do
still
anything.
terrible. Are you disagreeing that it's terrible?
What do you mean?
That it's
Like,
rapey?
I mean, I have to listen to the lyrics. Like, I'd have to analyze them because unless.
I'm giving John a face right now. That song's pretty creepy, man. Jeremiah,
I'm not.
don't ever say dead air.
I didn't actually finish saying.
I know, I
so-
interrupted you. If you had waited 3 seconds.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Thanks. Okay. Now I have the courage to say it. I don't think it is either, Matt.
I've never actually heard that before that it was, but now that they, I mean, no, I still don't.
All right, listen to it again.
I'm with you there, John.
We're trudging on. I said trudging again. That's the second time I said it today. We're entering dangerous territory, methinks. Talking about things I have no right to talk about.
Yeah.
I need to. Hey, somebody else talk. I need to find out my favorite.
Do we want to talk about traditions or something?
No,
Well,
I need to. You talk about your favorite Christmas songs. 'cause I need to
so
remember
I
the name
really,
of it.
I really like the song "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer."
Do you actually?
I think it's an entertaining dumb song
Okay.
that I think is fun, and I like to listen to it every year.
I mean, yeah, it's a fun song.
I think for me, Christmas songs really come down to rendition.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Because we have a fun album
Oh, I remembered it.
at home
I didn't remember it. I just Googled it.
that's like Christmas songs made to sound like it's like Christmas song mashups, basically with like classic rock songs.
Wait, I was looking for Christmas mashups for my theme song. Why didn't you tell me? I chose Christmas in Hollis, and I like it better anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
But they're pretty. They're pretty. Sorry, I'm a little shaken still from you.
Imagine how the woman in that song felt.
From you calling me pro rapist. But Jeremiah, you should talk.
Anyway, okay. Wow, John, calm down. I remembered my favorite Christmas song. My favorite Christmas song is I googled it. It Must Have Been Old Santa Claus by Harry Connick Jr. Legit favorite ever. There is no better Christmas song when it comes to Matthew Christopher Johnson. Check it out. Must Have Been Old Santa Claus by Harry Connick Jr. It's probably soon to be your favorite. Or not, you can have your own opinions. Don't say dead air.
I'm not. Did I say it?
No.
Did you hear me say it?
No, I just
didn't say
needed
it.
I needed an excuse to say it. John, what are you doing? What's your favorite Christmas song? Have you regained your composure yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
What yours is?
Okay, yes.
I ran into that problem too. The problem is it only comes once a year, so I never think about my favorite Christmas song until Christmas.
I really like it's. I can't remember. Okay, so it's by.
Are you gonna sing it? It's
No.
by Elton John?
No.
Oh.
It's by Elvis Costello and
Did you Google it?
well, I'm trying to remember. And I think
You're losing me.
the
What's your favorite?
I like. What is it? Dean Martin that sings White Christmas, or
One of those old timey folks do.
yeah, and the Platters do too.
yeah.
Or another. I like.
Okay.
White Christmas is a
Dreaming
good
of
one
White
because it always
Christmas.
reminds me of home.
Oh. Yeah. Because
They only allow white people to live.
in Alaska.
Yeah, no, it's because Christmas it snows around
Oh,
Christmas time in
okay.
Alaska, and around every other time. That was
It wasn't a joke.
it kind of was.
So I really like the Christmas song "Saint Stephen's Day Murders" by Elvis Costello and
Did you say murders?
yes,
Like a murder of crows?
no, like a murder
Oh.
of people. It's a satirical song about hating your family, like
Okay.
being annoyed by your family.
So first you're pro rape, and now you're pro murder.
Wow, yeah.
I have the
Thanks.
worst host.
Thanks for that, Matt. Thank you, I appreciate
I'm
it.
kidding. John is obviously not pro rape.
I'm not
or
pro anything.
Yeah, no, John doesn't like things.
That's true.
So what about overpopulation?
I don't know, but I do have a few solutions for it if you wouldn't mind looking at
What
my.
do you mean? What about overpopulation? Yes, yes, overpopulation. Of course.
Okay.
Weird question.
But it's by the Chieftains featuring Elvis Costello.
Okay,
It's a good song. I'll play it for you later, maybe.
please
I was
don't.
trying to segue into a different because I just were looking at the time.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to.
Don't look at the time.
Alright.
That's our job.
All right, so traditions. We want to talk about Christmas traditions, fun things your family's done for Christmas.
This is
Does it-
probably a really weird one. My family's pretty progressive when it comes to traditions. For Christmas every year, we buy each other presents. We put them under a Christmas tree, which is like
Really?
it's like a pine tree, but sometimes it's fake. Sometimes
Why do
it's-
they call it a Christmas tree?
because it's Christmas time and you get the tree like
So
during Christmas.
Do you just call everything like if you go buy the groceries? You're like, we're gonna get the Christmas groceries.
No, John, you're being ridiculous. And then we open the presents on the 25th of December.
Why?
And you put them under the tree.
Yes,
Why that day?
because that's when Jesus was born.
Oh,
No, wait, sorry, I got confused. That's was a pagan holiday, and I'm pagan now.
oh, I didn't.
I
Is that why you hate chapel?
no, I'm pagan because I love Christmas so much, and
Oh,
they came up
Did you
with a
start
pretty
worshiping Santa?
nice. They came up with a pretty good holiday. Them pagans. I don't see Presbyterians coming up with any fancy holidays. I'm not Presbyterian either. I just like them. Anyway, real Christmas traditions. That was a joke. So thanks. I'll be here all week.
Actually, no. I just thought of a really good question.
Better than what you just asked.
Yeah.
What is it?
How does your family open presents?
One leg at a time.
You're only human, Matt.
I don't know why I made that joke. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, for example,
Okay, I think I know what you mean.
in our
Open it with your fingers.
in our family, my brother and I take all the. So it's my parents and my brother and my brother and I take all the presents from under the tree and distribute them to everyone. And then I think starting with me,
Oh, that's selfish.
we because I'm the youngest, we go in ascending order of age, and everyone unwraps one present and then goes to the next person, and you just go in that cycle until everyone's opened their presents.
Ascending order of age. That is the same order every year.
Yeah. So
I actually have my family has a similar one where every year the youngest family member, which has always been me in my lifetime, it hasn't been anybody else in my family. There was like 5 years maybe where it was my older brother, but then for the past 20 years it's been me. Actually, no, I used to be a baby, so I couldn't exactly lift presents. But they have to go get presents for everybody else, and then we don't. It's in seating orders, and we don't sit in any particular order, but we go around and around and around and around and around and around until it's like a tornado of gifts until they're all open.
but you do the one at a time in a circle.
Yes, one at a time in a circle.
How about you, Jeremiah?
Our tradition.
Yeah, or like how do you open gifts on Christmas? Do you have a process?
Well, let me tell you our tradition first.
Okay, sure.
We usually go ice skating.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah.
Christmas? Or just
Right
around?
before Christmas.
Cool.
Then we go to like a tin tree farm with our beagle. Then
Oh,
we
you have a
get
beagle?
yeah, and then
What's
we
his
get
name? Sorry.
Snoopy.
Oh,
And then we
that's
get up on
cute.
stage and dance around.
Oh, get.
And then this kid reads about Christmas. This kid with the blue blanket. And then we open gifts.
I hate you. I thought you had a dog named Snoopy, you liar.
You're a good man, Jeremiah Crisp.
Thanks, John.
I hate you.
No, we just
had.
open gifts. Like, just take turns.
Okay,
opening
you also
gifts.
take turns though.
Yeah.
Because some people, now that I know that you guys both do the same thing as me, I can, make fun of people who are different. There are some people that, like, don't, they just, like, open them willy-nilly. Like, here's your gifts, and you just open them. Who does that?
Where do you get off dishonoring Jesus Christ like that? Not you, John. I was talking about people who do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's so chaotic and a little disturbing. Like, it feels kind of like it's Black Friday and everyone's just crazily, like, digging into their shredded paper so they can get to their little
It really tells you something about capitalism.
units of capitalism faster.
I'll have 3 capitalism units, please. Stop doing that.
You gonna make me?
It's annoying me. Oh my god, stop.
You annoys me?
What? Me telling you what to do?
Yeah.
Do you guys
used to it.
decorate your trees?
Yes.
What do you mean, do you decorate your trees?
Do you?
Of course.
Do you put ornaments on them?
Of course. Who doesn't?
Some
What
people
kind of
don't.
ornaments? Do you have, like, traditional ornaments or?
Actually,
Because we have funny ornaments.
every year is different at the Johnson house.
Hand off my leg.
It's not on your leg. It's on the chair. Your leg has happened
Okay,
to
guys.
be on this chair too. It's we have to decide what kind of tree we're gonna have, because we have, like, it can either be a white tree, and we have, like, white Christmas lights and, like,
And are these fake trees? Or are they?
yes, we actually have used the same tree like my entire life. I think we may have gotten rid of it or stopped using it because it's been real ratty in the last couple of years. But, like, so we either get white Christmas lights or multicolored Christmas lights. And then if it's white Christmas lights, we get, like, typically white looking ornaments. And if it's color-filled, then it's all sorts of, colors. That's how we decorate it. And then we have a different Christmas tree toppings, like whipped cream and angel or a star, typically.
You know what I wish you could do
What?
to decorate a tree? Just throw the ornaments on, and they just land on the tree. Like they
Somebody
wouldn't
should
like-
make a Velcro Christmas tree and Velcro Christmas ornaments, and then you just throw them, and
That'd be cool.
then they'd stick where they may, and that is your Christmas. Get on it, the next Steve Jobs of this generation.
By the iTree.
Change the world.
Okay, no, imagine like Apple releases the iTree and it's a giant like white triangle that you plug your iPod into.
Maybe it like lights up to show different ornaments or something.
Yeah.
This is dumb because I can see it happening, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that's different than how things are now. I refuse to adapt. I miss the good old days.
How's that coal-powered MacBook doing?
Real good. Only 90s kids remember it, though, so.
1890s kids.
The 1890s kids. I gotta pedal my bike. Like it's bike powered. That was a stupid joke. I didn't explain that joke. It
Oh
just
yes,
sounded like-
bikes. Bikes, those things that haven't been around for 100 years.
I messed up. I meant like pedaling a bike to like power something. That's
yeah.
what I
no,
meant.
I get what you mean now.
It was I just messed up.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
people make
did.
mistakes, but it's Christmas. It's time
yeah.
for
Forgiveness and gift giving, and Christmas specials,
yeah.
and what Christmas foods do you guys like?
Is there like what do we typically eat on Christmas?
Actually, let me put it this way: how do you feel about eggnog?
Dude, I really love eggnog.
I like eggnog. And this is like a candy corn thing. Like a lot of people hate it.
Yeah, it's
But-
one of those divisive issues. That's why I think that's probably why he asked. Do you like it, John?
Yes. I don't always.
How come we all agree on everything?
Because we all have the right opinions.
Oh, good point.
That all,
Is that
that
why
all
Jeremiah's on
normal-
again?
Yeah.
Because he had the right ones.
Yeah.
You passed the test.
Yeah.
You liked candy corn. Welcome back.
Just
Tweet at us
just
if
wait.
you don't like eggnog,
Just wait and
by
see
the
what
way.
happens now that you like eggnog.
Oh, boy.
I hope you like Easter.
Peeps.
I don't like Peeps, actually.
Oh, good. We'll have something to talk
Yeah,
about.
honestly.
Stay tuned for our Easter special.
Wow, John looked so genuinely excited right there. I don't think I've ever seen you so excited right there.
when we
He pointed at me emphatically. That was funny.
yeah, I don't have a lot of eggnog. I usually only have it
Yeah.
once a year.
The problem I have with eggnog is that it's really thick.
It's really thick. It's really rich. You
And
don't.
it's hard to drink a lot of it.
Yeah. Like usually we buy one thing of eggnog and
And
don't
it lasts
finish
us.
it.
Yeah. Was eggnog typically an alcoholic beverage? Is it typically?
Very frequently.
Okay.
I don't know because I live in like a little pocket of people who don't I don't drink. No one in my
Of
family
course you don't.
drinks.
You're not 21, John.
Oh yes, but even if I was 21, I probably wouldn't drink. None of my family drinks, and like most of the people I know don't drink. So I don't know if it is normally alcoholic.
You're the most George Fox student I think I've ever met.
I mean, my dad works here, so
I know.
that makes sense.
I'm kidding. You're not. And there's nothing wrong with your opinions.
Thank you, Matt.
I mean, except for the ones about.
All right. Let's
Do
keep
you guys
moving.
do gingerbread houses?
No,
Or
I've never made a
Do
gingerbread
you eat
house.
gingerbread
Wow,
men?
you've never made a gingerbread house
I
ever?
don't think. I mean, maybe I have.
I made one
I don't remember ever having done it.
last 2 years ago. I made one with my girlfriend's family.
Wow.
I tried to make a gingerbread dam. I'm not swearing. I mean like Hoover Dam. And like so I had
What's your
like
language, man?
Stop
yeah,
it.
this Hoover actually almost went to George Fox. I don't know why you're insulting him so much.
That's probably the most boring piece of George Fox history that's always touted by professors. President Herbert Hoover almost went to George Fox. Where did he go instead? Like
Stanford.
Stanford? Yeah, he almost went here, but then he went to Stanford.
Well,
Now we have a bust
see,
of
he
him.
went to
Yeah,
in
we
the-
have a building named after him now.
he went to George Fox. He did go to George Fox Academy, which was basically a high school that was attached to George Fox at the time. So we do have some legitimate ties to him.
Barely legitimate ties.
Whatever.
My sister confirms eggnog equals booze.
Okay.
Thank you, sister. Thanks for listening.
Well, I like it anyway, even without the booze.
What kind of booze?
Rum? For some
Sister,
reason,
what kind of booze?
for some reason, I want to say rum. I don't know why. I don't know where that's coming from.
You sound like you're not experienced enough to answer this question.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to wait for my sister to answer.
Okay.
She might not in protest because I'm demanding her things. What's another? We have 5 minutes. What's another Christmassy topic or question or thingy that you had written down? For once, I didn't write down a single thing for this episode.
Looks like it's
I've
usually
been busy.
done. It's usually done with brandy, bourbon, or rum.
Never mind, sister. I got my answer.
Have you guys gotten weird gifts?
Oh, that is a
Before?
question. Weirdest or worst gifts?
One year, I got a music stand because I used to play
What did you used to play? Saxophone?
clarinet,
Clarinet.
bass clarinet.
Ooh.
It was a fun instrument.
Were you? Hey, John. Were you all about that bass clarinet?
So anyway, one year for Christmas, I got a music stand. But the thing that was funny about it was that it was wrapped, like a music stand. So it's just a music stand, like tightly wrapped in wrapping paper.
That's really funny.
So it's just this like music. It's just this like looks like this wrapping paper colored music stand is what it looks like.
What is it?
Just sitting on by the tree.
That's so funny. I love stories like that.
In a similar vein, my mom one year got a pair of spatulas.
Just wrapped.
Just wrapped.
Just that image tickles me so much. Just a thing that's wrapped, and it is that thing.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Are we doing worst presents?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't really remember. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, so. But there was one time my aunt and uncle got me a Dr. Seuss when the movie Cat in the Hat with Michael Myers was coming out. Terrible movie. When it was coming out, I think they gave me. I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, this was a while ago when that movie was coming out. They gave me a Cat in the Hat bobblehead. Now that's not like a terrible present, but it's not. I didn't really understand it because, like, I don't like Cat in the Hat like a whole lot. Like, it's a neat book.
It's just
I never. It's not like I ever like talked to them about Cat in the Hat. They just gave me a Cat in the Hat bobblehead. I didn't understand. I was like, I wrote them a thank you note though. All the same.
I think
I'm related.
I'm gonna co-op someone else's story because he's not here to tell it. But I think the gift for worst, or the prize for worst Christmas gift ever, I think goes to Spencer.
Oh, what did he get?
Last year he got 3 burlap sacks
Oh yeah.
for Christmas.
Oh yeah. They're hanging in your apartment.
They
so
are.
Really, are they the worst?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jeremiah?
Well, they're not bad sacks.
I mean, I guess as far
Are
as
they premium
as far as-
burlap?
as far as a burlap sack goes, it's not bad, but
I can't think of anything more exciting to get, too.
than a burlap sack.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining opening your box on Christmas, and it just has a burlap sack inside, and that's all you get.
You don't
Or
even
if you
get, like,
think there's some
potatoes in them.
inside it and there's nothing inside, it's just the sack.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Or no, you open it and there's the other 2 burlap sacks in it.
It's a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeremiah? What's your worst?
I haven't actually.
Did you get hard-
I like all the gifts I get, just because I like getting gifts.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, yeah.
some of my family members have gotten weird gifts. Like my dad, got a gold necklace with like a cross on it, and my dad doesn't wear necklaces. My mom got a armchair remote control holder, and I got a green shirt that said Jerusalem on it. And it's all from my grandma, who doesn't really know what to get us. So she just gets us whatever.
Oh, I just remembered a really good one. A couple years ago, my grandmother got my mom and my sister in Ziploc bags. Both of them got 2. They got a Ziploc bag each, and in them was like a sponge and like things that obviously came from like underneath the sink. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest gift I've seen. It was somebody got a sponge and like dish soap or something like that.
Like
Like gloves,
half a
like
roll of
rubber
toilet
gloves.
paper.
It just looked like my grandmother, bless her heart, just like was like, I need presents for these women, a sponge. That was the weirdest one I've seen. We all had a good laugh about it. But it is 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
Time flies when you're having Christmas.
When ho ho ho, it does. Ho 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 how it does, Matt.
Oh, that was terrible. Nobody called us on Skype.
No, they didn't.
That's fine. We didn't want you to anyway.
Yeah.
It was all just. I mean, it was just a joke. We
It
didn't
was-
we didn't actually make a Skype.
Yeah,
That'd be so
come on.
dumb.
What are we nerds?
What are we,
Bunch
desperate?
of losers? Please call us.
Yeah, I need attention.
I need affirmation.
Affirm me.
Yes.
But anywho.
Anyway, yeah, Christmas
Christmas.
is coming up, and it's gonna be great.
And we won't be here to tell you because
No.
we'll be gone.
We'll see you in January, though.
Yeah, we'll be back January. What is it? Will it be the 14th, 15th, something like that?
14, I believe.
Not that you care.
Wow. Not that you care or anything.
I'm pushing them away. I'm pushing them away because it hurts.
Why you gotta be so tsundere?
Why you gotta be so mean?
Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the Three Amigos radio show Christmas special.
Are we allowed to say Merry Christmas or should I say Merry Holiday?
I think
Happy holidays.
Happy
Season's
holidays.
Greetings.
Season's
Happy Kwanzaa.
Season's greetings is a weird one. I'm gonna go with that
Happy Hanukkah.
for my sign
Merry
out,
Christmas.
which is happening
Merry
in 2
Christmas.
seconds.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy
Year's
winter
Eve.
solstice.
May all your solstice be winter, and to all a good night.
Indeed.
Merry Boxing
Good
Day.
night. Good fight.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And
we're dragging this on way too long.
We
Merry
always say
Christmas. See you in January.
see you in January.
Bye.
Christmas. Thought you were gonna turn it off.
You were supposed to do it when I was mid.
Jeremiah, what the heck? I thought you were gonna sing.
No. I wanted you to turn it off when I was. I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh, that was funny. Jeremiah, you dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.